Question 1. Who did Henry VIII marry after the execution of Anne Boleyn? D. Jane Seymour. Jane Seymour. Henry married Jane after Anne's execution. She gave Henry the son he wanted, Edward, but she died shortly after the birth. Question 2. Is the statement below true or false? The jet engine and radar were developed in Britain in the 1830s. False. The jet engine was developed in Britain in the 1930s by Sir Frank Whittle, 1907–96, a British Royal Air Force engineer officer. Radar was developed by Scotsman Sir Robert Watson Watt, 1892–1973, who proposed that enemy aircraft could be detected by radio waves. The first successful radar test took place in 1935. Question 3. During the 17th century, many people left Britain and Ireland to settle in which of the following places? B. America. This was a time when many people left Britain and Ireland to settle in new colonies in America and elsewhere, but others came to live in Britain. Question 4. Which of these signs directs you to a hospital? C. B. Blue and white signs direct you to services such as gas, food, motels, and hospitals. The sign shown in picture B indicates a hospital ahead. Question 5. King Edward I of England annexed Wales to the Crown of England by which statute? D. The Statute of Rhuddlan. In 1284, King Edward I of England introduced the Statute of Rhuddlan, which annexed Wales to the Crown of England. Question 6. An attempt by which group to put James II's son on the throne instead of George I was quickly defeated? D. Scottish Jacobites. When Queen Anne died in 1714, Parliament chose a German, George I, to be the next king, because he was Anne's nearest Protestant relative. An attempt by Scottish Jacobites to put James II's son on the throne instead was quickly defeated. Question 7. Which of these statements is correct? A. During the 16th century, the Scottish Parliament abolished the authority of the Pope and Roman Catholic religious services became illegal. Scotland had also been strongly influenced by Protestant ideas. In 1560, the predominantly Protestant Scottish Parliament abolished the authority of the Pope in Scotland and Roman Catholic religious services became illegal. Question 8. Which of the following takes precedence, i.e., should be obeyed above all others? A. A traffic officer. You must follow directions from a traffic officer, even if it involves disregarding another road rule. For example, you can drive through a red light or drive by a parked school bus if a traffic officer waves you through. Question 9. Which of the following was a co-discoverer of insulin? B. John MacLeod. The Scottish physician and researcher John MacLeod, 1876–1935, was the co-discoverer of insulin, used to treat diabetes. Question 10. The 4 shortlisted works for the Turner Prize are shown at which London venue? C. Tate Britain. The Turner Prize was established in 1984 and celebrates contemporary art. It was named after Joseph Turner. 4 works are shortlisted every year and shown at Tate Britain before the winner is announced. Question 11. Which of these statements is correct? A. National parks are areas of protected countryside that everyone can visit. They are areas of protected countryside that everyone can visit, and where people live, work and look after the landscape. Question 12. Which 2 people are famous UK sports stars? A. Dame Kelly Holmes, D. Sir Chris Hoy. Sir Chris Hoy, 1976, is a Scottish cyclist who has won 6 gold and 1 silver Olympic medals. He has also won 11 World Championship titles. Dame Kelly Holmes, 1970, won 2 gold medals for running in the 2004 Olympic Games. She has held a number of British and European records. Question 13. Which of these statements is correct? A. Cricket matches can last up to 5 days. Cricket originated in England and is now played in many countries. Games can last up to 5 days but still result in a draw. Question 14. George Frederick Handel, the German-born composer who became a British citizen, wrote which of the following? B. Music for the royal fireworks. The German-born composer George Frederick Handel, 1685–1759, spent many years in the UK and became a British citizen in 1727. He wrote the water music for King George I and music for the royal fireworks for his son, George II. Both these pieces continue to be very popular. Question 15. Is the statement below true or false? Some people rent land away from home called an allotment, where they can grow fruit and vegetables. True. A lot of people have gardens at home and will spend their free time looking after them. Some people rent additional land called an allotment, where they grow fruit and vegetables. Question 16. What does this sign mean? C. Pedestrian crossing is not allowed. This regulatory sign alerts pedestrians not to cross at the sign. Question 17. What event is commemorated on the 5th of November every year? A. A plot to blow up the Houses of Parliament. Bonfire Night, the 5th of November, is an occasion when people in Great Britain set off fireworks at home or in special displays. The origin of this celebration was an event in 1605, when a group of Catholics led by Guy Fawkes failed in their plan to kill the Protestant king with a bomb in the Houses of Parliament. Question 18. Who or what were jesters? C. People who told jokes at medieval royal courts. Medieval kings and rich nobles had jesters who told jokes and made fun of people in the court. Question 19. The heptathlon comprises how many different track and field events? C. 7. Jessica Ennis, 1980, is an athlete. She won the 2012 Olympic gold medal in the heptathlon, which includes 7 different track and field events. She also holds a number of British athletics records. Question 20. Which of these statements is correct? A. Chequers is the Prime Minister's country house. The Prime Minister, PM, is the leader of the political party in power. He or she appoints the members of the cabinet, see below, and has control over many important public appointments. The official home of the Prime Minister is 10 Downing Street, in central London, near the Houses of Parliament. He or she also has a country house outside London called Chequers. Question 21. How often are members of Parliament, MPs, elected? A. At least every 5 years. MPs are elected at a general election, which is held at least every 5 years. Question 22. Which of these statements is correct? B. UK laws ensure people are not treated unfairly in any area of work or life. UK laws ensure that people are not treated unfairly in any area of life or work because of their age, disability, sex, pregnancy and maternity, race, religion or belief, sexuality or marital status. Question 23. What is the minimum age you can drive a car or motorcycle in the UK? A. 17. In the UK, you must be at least 17 years old to drive a car or motorcycle, and you must have a driving license to drive on public roads. Question 24. Every MP represents which of the following? B. A constituency. Each MP represents a parliamentary constituency, which is a small area of the country.